A new study by The Atlantic is showing that kids growing up in the digital age would actually rather go outside and shoot hoops or explore their neighborhood than spend time on their phones.
I believe this.
I do too.
Lenore Skenazy is the author of Free Range Kids and president of a nonprofit called Let Grow. She joins us to talk about the surprising answers from these kids. I really do think kids are striving to have this outdoor time.
Right.
You said the Harris poll talked to about 500 kids about getting off their phones, and you collaborated on this study with them. You weren't surprised either, were you?
I was not surprised because we are human creatures. We are hardwired to want to be spending time, especially outside, but with friends in real life. But what was really surprising were the numbers, because over 75% of these kids who were age 8 to 12 said that, quote, I would be spending less time online if there were more friends in my neighborhood to play with in person. But at the same time, we asked them, well, are you allowed to go out in your neighborhood? And about 25% of the kids aren't even allowed to play on their own front lawn. And the majority of kids, this just killed me, the majority of kids said they're not allowed to go anywhere in public, not the park, not the playground, not a store, not walking places, without an adult. Well, when you always need to have an adult with you, you cannot have the kind of childhood that the kids are actually longing for. So instead of going outside, they go online.
Well, I saw this firsthand. Last week I was on vacation and with my stepson, my friends' kids were all there, and we allowed them as a group to just go to the store, go get ice cream, go do, take the bikes, get out, and they loved it. All the kids were saying, this is the best vacation I've ever had. And it started a conversation with my husband of like, we might need to start integrating this a little bit more now that we're home.
In a way, it sounds like they vacationed to the 80s.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
They had that Stranger Things going on. So the other statistic that really pained me that we found out from the Harris poll is that when given the choice of exactly what you're talking about, playing with friends, just being outside, or even inside, just doing stuff unsupervised, unstructured, or being in an organized activity like soccer or ballet, or being online and playing with your friends and contacting them there, the choice the kids had, overwhelmingly, their first choice was to be with friends in person. And so that's why Let Grow, the nonprofit that I started along with Jonathan Haidt, who wrote The Anxious Generation, who wrote this Atlantic piece with me, is we have 2 programs for schools that are free that try to renormalize letting your kids go and letting your kids play. And one is called the Let Grow Experience. Kids get a homework assignment that just says go home and do something new on your own with your parents' permission, but without your parents. So parents get used to letting go, just like you did on vacation. In regular life, it's harder. And then we also suggest keeping schools open for a Let Grow Play Club, which is just free play, all the kids together. You're not segregated by age. There's a lot of junk out there, and they make their own fun, which is what they're longing for.
Well, I'm going to speak for parents like my mom, who is going to text me, I'm sure, during this interview and say you weren't allowed to go anywhere by yourself for safety reasons.
Right.
And this is a lot of the reason that these parents are keeping kids inside. How do you address those safety concerns, even for parents who know that kids need outdoor time?
Well, first of all, I think you just did a great public service. The segment before this one was telling kids and drivers how to get to school safely. They didn't say never walk there on your own, walk your kids to school holding their hands until they go to college. They said teach the kids to look both ways and make eye contact with drivers, and then also drivers, slow down and get off your phones. So that's great. That's just trying to renormalize the idea that kids are going to be out there. They're not always going to be supervised. That's okay. Let's prepare. And the other thing is that the Harris poll study found that 50% of parents, 50, 1 out of every 2, thought that if they let 2 10-year-olds play at the park unsupervised, they were likely to be kidnapped. And to show how out of whack that is with reality, Warwick Cairns is an author in England. Anyways, he crunched the numbers for us. And it turns out that if you wanted your kid to be kidnapped, as these parents are thinking are happening all the time, you would have to keep them outside. For this to be statistically likely that the kid was going to be kidnapped, you'd have to keep them outside for 750,000 years.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I know, but you hear these things, pop up and happen.
And it scares parents.
And it scares them. The one thing I do get conflicted about a little bit, even letting the kids go,
Yeah.
A lot of them had, Apple Watches or phones with them. Parents can still track the kids. Have you found, is there any, we didn't have it. It was like be home at dinner, and we really did have free range and independence. Is there anything that kind of impacts with that piece of it with the technology?
Yeah, the technology piece, we'll talk about at length some other time. But what gives you the ability to trust your kid and trust the world is experience. And that's experience with actually letting them go. And they walk to school, you're not in contact with them from 8:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon, then they come home, and you get used to not being with them and starting to feel like they're going to be okay. When you constantly have a way that you can always check in, you actually never develop the trust muscle. And so instead of this technology giving you peace of mind, it actually prevents you from developing the peace of mind. So ironically, I think if you can let your kids go do something, maybe with a walkie-talkie, or maybe just saying be back in half an hour and practice that a little, that builds up your trust in your kids, and also your kids see that you trust them, and that's a great combination. That's the wind beneath their wings. They are ready for the world once we let them, train them a little, and then gradually let them go.
Yeah.
It's all very interesting findings. We appreciate your recommendations, and I'm sure parents do as well this morning. Lenore, thank you for being with us.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
Of course.